Type qualifiers. Type qualifiers are providing additional control over the variables how it can be accessed or modified. Basically, it is refining the behavior of basic data types by imposing restrictions or special conditions. In C89, const and volatile are two type qualifiers were defined. In C99 and onwards, additional restrict qualifier was introduced. Const qualifier is indicating that the value cannot change or modified after initialization of the variable. This behavior prevents accidental change in your variable during program execution. For example, maximum user with type qualifier const is declared as integer numeric 100 value. The maximum user cannot be changed during program execution. The volatile type qualifier tells to the compiler that a variable's value may change during program execution by a hardware register, maybe a shared memory, maybe an instrument IOs, or maybe by a user intervention in a multi-threaded application. Volatile keyword is basically telling to the compiler for preventing certain optimization that assumes the value is same during program execution. For example, volatile integer status flag will be changed by a user or outside the program control, such as IOs. In C99, restrict keyword or type qualifier was introduced. It applies to the pointers and it behaves opposite to the volatile. It indicates that a pointer is only reference to the object it is pointing to, such that compiler can do more aggressive optimization. In other words, it prevents the compiler from applying alias related permissive assumption. For example, it eliminates redundant memory reads by keeping the values in the registers. However, the discussion on restrict qualifier is way beyond our beginner series. Keynotes. The type qualifiers modifies access rules, but it doesn't change the data type itself. These qualifiers are very much important in system-related programming, embedded programming, and performance-critical applications. These type qualifiers are extensively used for hardware-specific programming. For example, Python embedded codes are developing a Python library for developing some code by utilizing NVIDIA's CUDA platform. In such cases, misuse of the qualifiers can lead to the errors and undefined unintended behaviors. So it should be applied very carefully. From this topic, you understand the role of type qualifiers in controlling variable access. Recognize the difference between a const, volatile, and restrict, such that applying qualifiers correctly in the program will definitely show the improvement in terms of program safety, reliability, and performance. The same topic we are going to discuss way more detail during upcoming videos.